Good evening. I'm Mystic Meg, and tonight I am not alone. I've brought along my beautiful sister.
Good evening. I am Septic Pen. And tonight we are talking about the paranormal.
I am psychic.
I am psychotic.
I am serious about the paranormal.
I am seriously abnormal.
I am the one with the tarot cards and the tea leaves.
I am the one with the balls.
Before we start, let me tell you, you must never dabble with the occult.
That is a tip from Mystic Meg.
Especially with the tea leaves.
That is a PG tip from Mystic Meg.
I have always been able to foretell the future.
Really? How comes you never won the lottery?
With these cards, I can predict what the weather's going to be like tomorrow.
With my crystal ball, I can predict what the weather is going to be like right now. Snowy.
My talent for astrology comes from keeping one eye on the crystal and the other on the cards.
At the same time.
Looking at the stars, I see Pluto rising.
But Mickey Mouse having a bit of a lie.
Star formations are very important. For instance, the Big Dipper, the Bear, and the Plough
Are all pubs we've been thrown out of.
Last week, I predicted every one of the winning lottery numbers.
Bar 5.
Many of you have lucky charms that bring you luck. I myself have a rabbit's foot.
It started off as an ingrowing toenail.
I see the winner of the lottery this week being a man.
Or a woman.
They will be celebrating a birthday.
This year.
I see the lucky person's name beginning with A.
Letter of the alphabet.
My crystal ball reveals the mysteries of the world, like who moved the stones to make Stonehenge, and who cut the corn to make crop circles.
And who put the bomb in the bomb-de-bomb-de?
Who put the ram in the ram-a-lam-a-ding-dong? I can see many things in my crystal ball. I can see Prince Charles. He must be playing polo. He is on horseback.
Are you sure he's not just out with Camilla?
I see an audience full of people. Some are men.
Some are women.
They are laughing. They are having a good time. I see an entertaining show with great comedy and music.
Is it the hugely talented Brian Conley?
No.
Well, can you see anything about Brian Conley?
Oh yes, I see him opening his show with many dancers.
Really?
A big orchestra.
Really?
He'll be dressed as a huge orange, and the show is in a big theatre.
Hold it. What do you mean dressed as a huge orange? He would never do that.
He would.
No, I wouldn't. He wouldn't.
Yes. Yes, the future is orange. Besides, have you seen how much he's being paid?
I've got to go and be a bloody orange then.
Hey, juicy, I'm very juicy. Yes, I nourish and appeal, and that's why I done this deal and agreed to prance around inside this suit. I don't care what people say, it's got class in its own way. That is why I'm here all dressed up like a fruit. I got dancers, hits and ballads. It's a regular fruit salad, and my thick bits all come out like marmalade. You can't keep your peach or mango, cause you know when you've been tangled. What I really want from you is orangeade. Oh, just a moment, it's the best. Just a moment, for the show is theirs. Oh, just a moment, for some fun. We'll have a real outstanding time. The party's just begun. Juicy, he's very juicy. Just peel away my skin. There are juicy bits within. That my beauty is skin deep is just a myth. Take a segment, take a slice. Clutch me in your drink with ice. You can take it all, but please don't take the pit. Just a drunk. It's the best. Just a moment. For the show with zest. Oh, just a moment. Here's the one. We'll have a real outstanding time. The party's just begun. Just watch it, son. You're gonna bruise me. Oh, grasshopper, you very good. Hey! Oh! Hey! Oh! Hold it. You're not looking happy, right? This is a spot the ball competition, you know. You can all go now. No, not you, Lurch. I want to have a word with you. See you taking those nuts out your neck. All right. You could have killed me then, understood? You're a nice guy. A guy. I'll leave it. You've got family in. But you could have killed me, understood? You don't want to mess with me, I've got a black belt in karaoke. There's a tax on brains, you're due for a rebate. Now, go on. It's a puppet! I went to the bar dressed like this. What are you clapping for? I went to the bar dressed. Oh, right, yeah. I said to the barman, yeah, all right, I don't want sympathy. Yeah, okay. I said to the barman, I like an orange juice. He said, still orange?
I said, you haven't changed my mind. What's that all about? And this kangaroo walked in. And went to the bar and we got chatting, me and the kangaroo. You know, I was going, how are you? He goes, I said, you want a drink? He said, yeah, I'll have whiskey and coke. And he drank this whiskey and coke, suddenly, positively possed. He's bouncing all over the place. And he falls on the floor, and the barman comes over. Comes over? Comes over. No, because he was German. And it comes over. It comes over. Because I said to her, I said, I'd like a shave. He said, yes. I said, no, just my face. So, so the German barman, it comes over. And he said, you can't leave that line there. I said, it's not a line. I said, you're off. Juicy, I'm very juicy. Watch out for moments, it's the best. Watch out for moments, for it's always best. Watch out for moments, there's one. We'll have a real outstanding time, the party's just begun. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, the dancers. Whoa. The band. And me. And me. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Looking good, eh, girls? Getting turned on down the front there, eh? So's your wife. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm full of confidence and full of whiskey. I don't care tonight. We got any Elvis fans in? Yeah! Yeah? Well, you better get a shovel. No, I'm only kidding. I love Elvis. I was engaged to him for 4 weeks. He was fantastic. He's not dead, you know. He's just having a Kit Kat. But I don't know if... I don't know if you've heard about channeling. Channeling is when a spirit enters your body. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has entered my body. No, this is true, because about 4 days ago, he entered my body, Elvis Presley. No, he did. And when I woke up, there's a queue of 15 people wanting Cadillacs. It's disgusting. I'll tell you what, did you fancy a bit of Elvis? Did you fancy a bit of Elvis? Yeah, here's his arm. Yeah. Have that, love. Should have had your mouth closed, sorry about that. Great place, though, London. Wouldn't you agree? I love London. Because I went to a gay club in London, and I got to be honest, it's a bit of a coincidence seeing you twice in 1 week. Sitting in front, eh? Oh, dear. But I'm feeling good, although I did go to the doctor's this week, and I had to stand in front of the doctor completely naked. He said to me, he said, well, madam. I said, Mr. Conley. He went, oh, yeah, right, yeah. He said, does it burn when you pass water? Hey? I don't know, I've never tried to light it. What's that? You're trying to make me look stupid. And this woman rushed in, she had her left boob hanging out. I said, your left boob's hanging out. She went, shit, I've left the baby on the bus. And this fella walked in, he walked in, he said, Doc, I've got a chicken bone stuck in my throat. The doctor said, you choking? He said, no, I'm being serious. Brand new Cadillac, brand new Cadillac, brand new Cadillac, brand new Cadillac. Geordie went to the doctor, said, Doctor, under me arms it smells of coconut. The doctor said, well, it's bounty. No, don't clap that. I'll tell you why, because today I found out that the spotlight operator has been seeing my wife. No, this is true, and if you don't mind, I'd just like to have a quiet chat with him. Oh, you! Flash the light if you've been seeing my wife. Can't wait for a bit of trouble. There's going to be some trouble here. Flash the light if you've touched her. Flash the light if you've made love to her. Shut it, love. How often? Sorry about that, love. We frightened the life out of you. Yeah. Can you get a mop for this woman, please? Won't be long, love. Just cross your legs. Sorry about that. Sorry. Yeah. Was he wearing brown knickers when he came out? Sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, when that was flashing and all that, you know what, all the way through that, I've had me flies undone, I really have. This is a professional show, and I'm like, yeah, all right, I've got it. They can't get out here, sorry about that. Everyone will rewind now, go, let's have a look at it. Look, it's hanging out there. There's no advertising of dinky toys here, ladies and gentlemen. But, I should do my audience participation. I don't believe that. The flies right there. Hearken all ye shipmates, a tell thee of mystery and danger that what happened once to me. With a quick blast of me foghorn. This may be a night out for you. It's my bleeding career on the line here, and you're livening it up. I work in a trout farm. Look.
Has it started?
With a quick blast of me foghorn. At 1:30 we departed. I remember the time exactly because it was when Neighbours had just started. Everybody. Neighbours, everybody. For 7 days and nights we sailed, the wind full of our backs. Then suddenly we becalmed and stopped dead in our tracks. What a ship, we're not in a car. What's up here? Where's the ship? Quick, stop the ship. A bad bend. Then from out of the clear blue sky, an albatross did appear, that lucky charm of all at sea, and we gave a great big cheer. It swooped down low across our decks. And God, the captain said, and as I removed my hat to pray, it pooed upon my head. This angered me, and red with rage, my gun I went and got it, and fixed the albatross in my sights, and jolly well went and shot it. You got a real gun? You don't go, yeah, I've got a real gun, bang. You go,
Bang, bang, pop, pop, you're dead. I'm not. Tarzan in the jungle, we got a belly ache. You want to go to the toilet? Too late.
I love it. Do you remember at school playing all those games at school? Yeah, kiss chase, lifting up girls' skirts, remember that? Running around a playground, a bit of poo on the end of a stick, you remember? I got a bit of poo, smell it, he's touched it, Veinites.
Ejected for life, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10.
All at once, our fortunes changed, the weather it turned nasty, the thunder cracked. You're taking a piss now, you're taking a piss. The rain lashed down, lash. And the wind became quite blasty. When morning came, I found myself upon the beach awakening to the sound of exotic tropical birds. You're definitely getting into this, I can tell. So, alone on my desert island I lived for many a year. Then one day whilst in the forest, a strange sound I did hear. Shut it, love. I like when you laugh, your boobs wobble up and down. I love it. I love it. So, a strange sound I did hear. A howling wolf. A hissing snake. Or maybe a hyena's laugh. Could it have been an elephant's trumpet? Or was it a giraffe? I stumbled through the undergrowth. My throat was dry with thirst. And then I found a deck chair. But some Germans had got there first. Want a shave?
Yes.
Okay, leave it. Brand new Cadillac, brand new Cadillac. Brand new knickers on the fire. But I don't need these sound effects, of that you can be sure. The only sound I want to hear is a cheer and some applause. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. It takes great dedication and talent to become a hugely sophisticated and polished performer who is globally worshipped and adored. Shut it, love. But I've been in show business since 8:20, and I didn't actually start as a solo performer. I actually started in a comedy show band called Tomfoolery. Going to take you to 1978 here. There you go. Have a little look at this. This is a picture of me in Tomfoolery. And look, I'm the good-looking one on the right. Can you see? And this band, ladies and gentlemen, they used to tease me. Because I had an arrow sticking out of my head. My first television appearance as a comedian was in 1982 on a programme called Make Me Laugh. It was hosted by dear old Bernie Winters. And basically, a member of the audience would sit in a chair and a comedian would have to make them laugh. So now, look at this. This all sounds quite simple until you find you have a woman like Glenda. Here she is. Now, Glenda, as you can see, Glenda is happy to be in show business. She's loving it. She's got the suspenders on. I'm backstage singing, thank you, God. This is my first television. I'm nervous, but I'm thinking she's going to be a pushover. But then she sits in the chair and becomes as happy as Long John Silver on a 12-mile jog. Look at me.
Hi, Glenda. Hi. Look at that, head waiter. Do a lot of fishing, eh? Very nice. All right, I'll tell you what, my love, give me a number between 1 and 10. 5, you lose, take your clothes off. Very nice. All right, there's no need to be nervous, because I realise you haven't been this close to a superstar before. You can touch my body. I'll tell you what, if they had brains, you'd be Prime Minister.
Did I get a smile there, or was it wind? But right now, we're coming up to the good stuff. It's 1987. It's live from the Palladium. The show is live. There is 15 million people watching this show. Tom Jones is top of the bill. I am cacking myself.
Beautiful song now, dedicated to my first true love, because about 2 years ago, when I was on holiday in Spain, I met a young lady there, and, well, we fell madly and passionately in love with each other. So much so that she came over to England to live with me, and, well, as you can imagine, we got on really well for the first 6 months. Until one day I looked at her and it suddenly dawned on me that she was a right ugly cow. And that was the last I ever saw of her, because she ran away with the circus. But the police found her and made her take it back. Beautiful song that I once had the privilege of singing with the great Tom Jones. He was on the radio and I was in the bath. You do.
Shut up!
Oh, so sorry, Mike. Sorry. Oh, my ass will be in the papers tomorrow. Oh, famous. Oh, my God.
I'm such an incredibly polished performer, aren't I, Nigel? I mean, my only ad-lib is, I should be in the papers tomorrow, I'm famous. And that microphone actually hit the drummer. Yeah, woke him up. But a lot of people thought, true, I mean, it was live, it was 15 million people watching, and a lot of people thought that I actually done that. I've done that on purpose. But if we could watch it in slow motion, you can see this is physically impossible. And you have to look at the fear in my face. And I'm just so glad this is not scratch and sniff TV. Look, here we go. Look, I'm so happy it's coming up and... oh no, my whole career is going down the pan. I can't afford my new car. Oh, God. Hold it. They're laughing. This could be good. If only I had a box full of microphones, I could do half an hour. The next clip you see, people say, have you got a favourite clip? This is one of my favourite clips. It's from a show I've done way back. Have a little look at it. We'll see you after the break. And remember, you ain't seen nothing yet.
I'm a soft and gentle lover, 24 hours a day. Take my hand and I'll guide you along life's twisting, lonesome way. I will cherish you through the years. I will kiss away all your tears and release you. I'll release you from your fear. sausage. A soft and tender lover. Come with me, I'll treat you right. I give you all my sweet devotion. I'll care for you all through the night. Hey! Sorry. I'll caress you to your toes. My love is fragrant like a rose. My love so warm. It can melt the winter. Sorry. Sorry, love, sorry.
Thank you.
Dangerous Brian, your mission, should you decide to accept it, is to escape from this impossible situation. This tape is now timed to self-destruct.
Your Blames, Nick Frisbee here with his old mate Buddy Powell, Larry the Loafer. It's a puppy. Here's a house with a door. Windows 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready to play. What's the day? It's Shut it! Just pick a window, son. You're going through it, all right? All right, Chill Blazers, let's now have a look at the play school clock. The big end is on the 12. The little end's on the 2. That's right, it's 20 past 8. The some prat nicked the batteries. Moving on now, Shut It. We've got an anniversary. We've got Mr. and Mrs. Pitt, and that is from his son, Sess. Straight up, Dodo, got a few riddles. Here we go. What do you call a green fly with no arms or legs? A bogey. What is the difference between a tyre and 365 condoms? One's a good year, one's a bloody good year. Thank you, Joe, mate, thank you. What is worse than a bull in a china shop, a hedgehog in a condom factory? What do you call a woman athlete that blows off in your beer? Fart in my whip bread? Thanks, Joe, mate. And finally, what was Larry the Loafer's favourite group? Take that! And that, and that, and... It's a puppet! Right now, though, Chillblains, it's poetry competition time. And we've got some fab prizes we won, like this album here by Guns N' Roses. See that, shaped like a gun? Have we got the other one by Joe Cocker? No? All right, leave it. Here we go. My mum, she gives me Heinz baked beans. I think she's really smart. No, we won't do that. We won't give that one a miss.
Another one here. This poem is dedicated to my old mate, buddy pal, Larry the Loafer. While Larry was in church singing a hymn, someone threw a tomato at him. Tomatoes don't hurt, they're covered in skin, but this one did, it was in a tin. I went out with my girlfriend today, chill planes, and she is thick. Don't get cocky. She went to the doctor, my girlfriend. She said, "Doctor, I think I'm pregnant." She said, "Have you had a check-up?" She said, "No, I think it was a German." And I couldn't believe what my girlfriend had for breakfast this morning. This morning she had mashed potatoes, steak, kidney, pie, mushy peas, bacon, sausage, onion bhaji, spaghetti bolognese, egg and ham, spam, carrots, egg, burger, chips and beans, tamarind, salata, fried tomato, and that's before a tea, which is chicken curry, biryani, loads of fried rice, beef and turnip gravy, Yorkshire pudding, lovely, very nice, toast of bread with cheese and pickle, peanut butter by the score. Then I had to go down to the shops to get some more. Semolina pistol. Pistol. Stop it! That is your fault. Semolina, what is it?
Pasta.
Cheers. Semolina pasta shells. It's a doubling on the top, corned beef hash, sauce and mash, bottle of fizzy pop. Then there's beef and stew with carrots, stewed potatoes, lemon and lime. When my girlfriend is at home, she is eating all the time. This is from Spanish bloke, Senor Willie. He's a fireman, and it's from his two sons, Jose and Hose B. And he wants to know where my old mate, buddy pal, Larry the Loafer comes from. Right, well, see, it's made in Taiwan, it's just a puppet, all right? Ah! Did I hurt you then?
No, you're all right.
I have got him between my legs. Get cocky, son. Shut it! Give us it. Just do the ad-libs I've written for you. Understood? This is a nice little word for you. Just do what I... Understood? I didn't hear you. Thank you. Right, anyway, moving on, got a few more riddles. It's a bloody puppy, you just seen a bloke. Moving on. You've just seen him. Look, here he is. That's him. Right. Got a few more riddles. Who was the first man to cross the Atlantic?
Linford Christie.
Who?
Linford Christie.
No, it wasn't Linford Christie. It was all cock and brown. You disgusting little puppet! Moving on, what is the similarity between a gas ball and an emu? They can both stick their bills up their arse. How'd you make a hormone? Don't pay her. What is the difference between Brussels sprouts and bogies? Kids don't eat Brussels sprouts. What is the difference between a Rottweiler weeing on your foot and a poodle? You let the Rottweiler finish. What do you call an Irishman with a shampoo bottle on his head? Timothy. Why does Madonna wear knickers? To keep her ankles warm. What do you call a bear that ain't got a mum and dad? Rupert the bastard. Well, why do they put the Queen's head on a stamp? Because if they put her arse, no one would lick it. And finally, what has got 12 inches and speaks French? Moi. Well, finally, a special thank you goes out to Larry, because all this week, chilblains, I haven't been feeling well, and Larry has been sending me all these lovely raisins. Lovely raisins from Larry. What's that, mate? Yeah, that's right, yeah. That's right. I can't understand a bloody word of that, can I? It's a squeaker. Heads up. It's just... That's your fault again. Oh, I've just received this letter from Larry. It says, Dear Nick, sorry I can't send you any more raisins, but my rabbit has just died. And now this. Now Devil came down to Georgia. He was looking for his soul to steal. He was in a bind, he was way behind, he was wanting to make a deal. When he came across this young boy sawing down a fennel and playing it hot, the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, boy, I tell you what. Now, I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddler player too. And if you care to take a dare, well, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you pretty good fiddle, son, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul. I think I'm better than you, yeah! Hey, what? When the devil finished, Johnny said, well, you're pretty good, old son. Sit down in that chair right there. I'll show you how it's done. Here we go. Find the mountains, run, boy, run. Devil in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Granny does not buy no child. Let's party. The devil bowed, he said, because he knew that he would beat. And he that golden fiddle. Yeah, I say, devil, hey, come on back if you want to try again. So I told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best that's ever been, yeah! You thought my willy had a nail on the end of it, didn't you? Oh, you little. People think that's rude, you know. I get letters. You got your... I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't be here. I'd be in a circus, wouldn't I? Doing balloon animals. But, ladies, I don't want to shock you because I'm actually hung like a horse. Seahorse. But tonight you've been more than an audience. You've been a crowd of people looking at me, especially you, love. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be answering many unanswered questions. Questions like, how comes all the kids on Postman Pat's round look like him? Have you ever thought about that? Makes you wonder what he's poking through the letterbox. And how comes, I mean, he's just a postman, isn't he? How can he afford a personal number plate? We've got Pat 1.
He's just, he's just one of those, isn't he? But see, there are many unanswered questions. Questions like, why do women pluck their eyebrows? I mean, why is it that? I mean, what is the point of that? That's like, and then they paint it back, don't they? I mean, that's like a bloke having a shave and then getting a black paint. Yeah, I just... yeah, that looks great, that. Yeah. And I'll tell you what I can never work out. You know when you go to the toilet on a plane, why is the little window frosted? I mean, who at 24,000 feet is going to be looking at you? Going for a wee, a flock of seagulls. Well, there he is, there, yeah, I can see it. Yeah. And I'll tell you what I can also never work out. And, yeah, a flock of seagulls, because they cut that bit, I'll just rewind. I make love like a video, fast forward, pause, eject. And I'll tell you what I can never work out is the older a man gets, the higher his trousers get. Don't they? And look, some blokes look like Humpty Dumpty. I mean, my granddad, he's that old, he's just a pair of trousers. Yeah. He has to pull his zip down to blow his nose. I think it's his nose. Yeah, they're great. My granddad, he's, God bless him, I mean, he could go at any minute, and he does, all down his trousers. Rang up the doctor once, said, Doctor, I'm suffering from incontinence. So I said, where are you ringing from? He said, the waist down. And he said to me once, my granddad, he said, you fancy coming to that new club at the end of the road? I said, what new club? He said, the prostitute club. I said, at the end of the road there? I said, there's a parachute club. He went, geez, I put myself down for 25 jumps. The other day, he came in my bedroom, and he said to me, he said, Brian, I'm going to go downstairs and make love to your gran. I said, why is that? He said, because my willy's gone hard. And this hasn't happened since 1935. I said, we better take me with you. He said, why is that? I said, because it's my willy you're holding. Thank you. Well, you're boring me now, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's it, Andy. Just give us a tickle on the ovaries. Sorry, ivories. Great band, by the way, because I was with this band on a cruise ship, and we were sailing around Bermuda, and the bloke playing the triangle, he disappeared. There's a beautiful song entitled You Silly Fat Cow. It's a love song. And it's dedicated to my wife. And I remember when I first met Anne-Marie, took her home to meet my parents, and my father apologised for not standing up to meet us. I said, that's all right, because he was having a bath in front of the fire at the time. He pulled me to one side. He said, she's a bit ugly. I said, I was lucky to get her. She's from a set of twins. He said, how'd you tell the difference? I said, a brother, he's got a beard. You may have read in the paper that I actually proposed to Anne-Marie dressed as a knight. Did you read that? Yeah? I went down on one knee, I said those immortal words. You're not, are you? Anyway, I'd like to sing you a song now. This is from an album I've just finished, and, just finished recording. It's going to do really well, because we called it The Beatles' Greatest Hits. And it is dedicated to Anne-Marie, because the song is entitled My Funny Valentine, and her birthday is the 14th of February. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with your heart. Your looks so laughable, quite unphotographable. Yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your finger less than Greek? Is your mouth just a little bit weak when you open it to speak? Are you smiling? Now listen, don't change your hair for me, not if you want to care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay, 'cause each day is Valentine's Day.
Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth just a little bit weak when you open it to speak? Why you smiling? Now listen, don't change your hair for me, not if you want to care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay, 'cause each day is Valentine's Day. Each day is Valentine's. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Julian Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, they don't write songs like they used to, am I right? What a fantastic audience we have here tonight.
Yes, we have come out tonight to have a bloody good laugh.
They don't write songs like they used to, am I right? So we're going to play a little game now. It's called Name That Tune. First tune is dead easy. Here we go. Name that tune.
Yesterday.
I'm knocking my bleeding pipe out up here. So that's right. So anyway, yesterday I was walking along. You ladies, you love it. Look at the
Yesterday.
Say, good on your day! Good on your day! So anyway, I'm walking along Coronation Street and I met this girl and her name was... No, Wendy. No, it was. Think about it.
Wendy, red roller coaster.
One day, right? So anyway, I went back to this girl's place and she lived in a flat. Which was in Tooting, which was very near Catford. Don't get cocky. So anyway, this girl took me back to her place, and it was a bit embarrassing because when I walked in, she shoved her hand straight down my trousers. I said, "Don't do that, baby." She said, "Why not?" I said, "Because." That's wrong. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Shut it. Shut it. Shut it. Oi. It's got nothing to do with that. Give me the music. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. It's meant to be that one there, see? Little Donkey. Understood, Andy? Little Donkey. I love Linford, me. Good old Linford. Especially when he was in that race and he won by a foot. So then this girl took me into the bedroom. And she was gorgeous, this girl. She had jet blonde hair. But she had a bit of a bit of a stutter. You know, but that didn't bother me. I hit her with my best line. I said, "Hey, babe, do you want to take a walk on the wild side?" She went... And then all night long, for hours and hours, we done the okey cokey. Oh, in, out, shake it all about. You do the okey cokey and you turn around. That's what it's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, please, picture the scene now. Tonto and the Lone Ranger are galloping through the desert. And on this hill, they see cavalry. Give me some cavalry music, lads. It's all right, they've gone now. On the other hill, they see Indians. Give me some Indian music. Shut it, shut it, leave it. All right, we're okay, we're okay. So Tonto and Lone Ranger are galloping through and they see this bacon tree and straight away they realise it was a ambush. What do you want this summer night, comedy? So they go through and Tonto's covered in 300 arrows. He's like that, "Oh, flip." And instead of Lone Ranger, because he was very upset. He said, how comes I'm covering 300 arrows? You ain't been touching, stupid person. Lauren said, what? He said, how comes I'm covering 300 arrows? You ain't been touching, stupid person. It's good, I'm acting, it's good, isn't it? Lauren said, what sort of aftershave do you use? He said, spotted wimp. He said, well, here's your problem, you've got to use arrow miss. Ollie, keep it down, ladies and gentlemen. We'll woke the baby up. Woke the baby up. That's all right. Give us it. Yeah, cheers. It's all right. No, it's all right. OK, right. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check. All right, I got the baby. Ladies and gentlemen, this baby does impressions. Here he is. You want to see an impression? Here you go. Wet, wet, wet. They're all right. Wash out, love. It's only acid. Don't worry about it. Okay. Kids say funny things. This kid was at school, goes, Miss, I want to go for a piss. She said, you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say something nice, like I would like to go out and powder my fluffy. So he's gone home and his dad said, where you been? He said, I have been out to powder my fluffy. He said, we better show your compacts, your lipstick's hanging out. Sorry, Dad. They say funny things, though, kids, don't they? I said to one lad, I said, what's your dad do? He said, he makes toilet rolls and light bulbs. I said, how'd you know that? He said, because that's all he brings home from work. Love being a kid, though, playing all those games, you know. I remember one time, this teacher was at school. She goes, now, children, what do you do? I want to give you a sentence with the word pistol in it. Peter, can you give me a sentence? I said, yes, miss. Said, my daddy is a soldier. He had a suit of blue. He had a sword around his waist and a pistol, too. She said, that's lovely, Peter. You have the same voice as me. That's lovely. And then he got John at the back, picking his nose. He said, yes, John, can you give me a sentence? He said, yeah, my daddy ain't a soldier, he ain't got a suit of blue. He collects his old 12, he's on a pistol too. Yeah, you're all right, you're okay. Another favourite, because my mum and dad, they bought us this dog once. My mum was worried because it was a bitch. My dad said, don't worry, I'll rub some petrol on the dog's behind. Keep all the other dogs away from it. See, so Saturday morning, he's out in the garden rubbing petrol on the dog's behind. My little brother come up, he said, Dad, what are you doing? He said, I'm rubbing petrol on the dog's behind, go and play. And Sunday morning, my dad's upstairs in bed, my little brother, he comes rushing into the house. He said, Dad. I'm laughing, I've heard it, it's a funny joke. He said, Dad, that dog's run out of petrol, there's another one pushing it around the garden. Another favourite. That's good, love. You enjoy yourself. Spread out. You should have a good time up there. This dad walked in, and this little kid was, you know, playing with himself at the bath. His dad walked in, he said, hey, you want to stop now, you go blind. Kid went, Dad, I'm over here. He went, oh, right. Who knows that then, eh? Cheers, son, cheers. But he should always look after our children. We should nurture them and protect them and give them a world to be proud of. Well, I believe that children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, the baby. Thank you. Yes, I love it when you clap, because it makes me want to rap. Acid, rap. Here we go, rap, ladies and gentlemen. People learn to rap, and I think that's wrong. You got to make your rap up as you go along.
that's right. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, leave it off. Leave it. Yeah, I forgot it. Now, my world-famous card through the sword illusion. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, for this trick, I require the assistance of a beautiful young lady from the audience. You'll do, love. I'm not having you. You're too confident. What's your name? Yeah, Harriet. Oh, very nice. Come on, Harriet. Round of applause for Harriet. This is Harriet. You nervous? Are you all right? Little hand shaking. Shame to waste that, but, ladies and gentlemen, this is Harriet, and where are you from, Harriet?
Guildford.
Sorry?
Guildford.
No, I heard you. I'm just sorry, love it. Did you know that 95% of the women from Guildford are very unfaithful to their husbands? The other 5% actually got a letter off the Archbishop of Canterbury. Do you know what it said?
No.
Well, there you go. Look at that black part in there. But, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, what's your name again?
Harriet.
Harriet. As in jump jet. As in, yeah, that's it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do the world-famous card in the sword illusion. For this trick, I'm going to be using a blindfold, so can you put that on, love? Yeah, you're in show business now. You've got to do it, yeah, go on. Yeah, go on, you put it on your head. Yeah, go on, there's millions of people watching, go on. Go on, don't worry. Go on, love, go on, we ain't got all night. Yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just to prove that Harriet cannot see a single thing, I should call upon my assistant, nearly dangerous Norris. All right, Norris? No, don't worry, don't come on. You didn't miss much, love, you didn't miss much. You sort of look like a bleeding walled-up whip. What was that hanging out there? What was it? I mean, geez, that thing, you meant to shake it, not wring it out. What's up with you? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the card through sword illusion, and to make this even more difficult, I myself shall be blindfolded. Right, I've got cards. Right, now. Pick a card. Oh, right, pick a card. Pick a card, love. Then pick a card. Oh, right. Okay, right. Yeah, got it. All right, look at it. Have you looked at it? Yeah. All right, shuffle it. Oh. Right, place it back in the pack. Yeah, okay. Right, hang on to them.
No.
You hang on to it. I'll get the sword. All right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, world-famous card through sword illusion, using this wonderful sword here, as used by Zorro. All right, okay. Right. Well, I'm going to pierce that card. I'm going to pierce it. Don't move, Harriet. Right, drum roll. Right, I want you to fan the cards out there, Harriet. OK, I want you to throw them in the air. After 3. Make you look stupid, love. Yeah, I've got some more here. Sorry about this. Right, OK, yeah, hang on to them. Right. I'm going to pinch that card. Right, throw it up. After 3, love. After 3, OK? OK, here we go. 1, drum roll. 2, 3. Hey! Hey! Hooray! I didn't notice that. We're OK. I didn't know. Right, now, is that your card? Eh? No, just say it's yours. No, say it's yours. Go on, say it. I'll kick shit out of you. Okay? Is that your card?
Yes.
Hooray! Round of applause for Harriet! Thank you very much, Harriet. Well done, darling. Well done. Well done, indeed. What you do? I'm going to get you a drink now. What would you like? Lemonade? Coca-Cola? What do you want?
We want a bottle of wine. It's only done 5 minutes, love. I mean, a bottle of wine. Right, just come down here. Right, can you close your legs? Put me up. Right. 3 hours combing his hair, left on the mantelpiece. Hello, girls. Hello. Don't fold your arms, you curdle your milk. I read about that. Right. Yeah, can I have a bottle of wine for Harriet, please? Yeah, take out my wages. I'll pay the difference when I come off. All right, cheers. Cheers. Thanks very much. Right, well done, Harriet. I'm only kidding. Now, all the time you've seen this loaf of bread. It's been here. What was your card again? I forgot what it was. What is it? What was it? King of Hearts, ladies and gentlemen. Loaf of bread. King of Hearts. And now, ladies and gentlemen, some more magic. Drum roll. Hold on. Hey! I feel sick now. You know, I was thinking, you know, they've actually got a sell-by date on condoms now. Did you know that? You never rolled it back that far. All right. But they don't call them condoms anymore. They call them mates, jiffies. I come in a jiffy. I bought one of those jiffies. They're bloody murder to get on. Are you supposed to get that on, eh? Because we now live in the age of the condom. Sex today is filled with many dangers. Going to sleazy bars and picking up strangers. For every thrust you make, another chance you take. If you go down, you may go down forever. Yes, I'm a condom man. I'm a condom man. Right, lads, you gotta sing with me now. I am a condom man, okay? All the men sing as loud as can. Here we go. Yes, I'm a bloody useless. Right, anyway, see how we do better now. Now we want the men with small willies to sing. Right, all the wives going, you better piss and sing now. All the men with small willies sing as loud as you can. Here we go. Yes, I'm a... Oh, you sing, look at... Now we want the men with big willies to sing, so just prepare yourself. Just... Now, the audience. It's all the men with big willies. Clear your throats now, lads. La, 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 la. Yes, I'm a... You liars! Oh, I'm safe as can be, 'cause I put on 33. Oh, yeah! Yes, ladies and gentlemen. I am a condom man. Little tinkle on the doobies, too. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am a condom man. It was a late Saturday night. I was at the office. Somebody was a knock at the door. Then I heard a gunshot. It was a top secret letter, so I had to look out for a guy. He was staying at the Ruptured Duck. It was in Honey Bay. It was a truss house. It was a truss house. When I got there, I took the lift to the 3rd floor. Who was that?
An express lift.
Very encouraging.
So anyway, I got to the apartment and I walked along the corridor. It was a long corridor. There was a lot of us. All right, that's enough, that's enough. That'll do. Yes, that's enough. Yes, that's enough, thank you. Stupid. I nearly landed up in the pissing car park, man. What's wrong with you? Anyway, I got to the room, I knocked on the door. Why knock him with a sponge? What's up with it?
There should be a sound.
Come down here. Okay? Take him off. Come down front. Tim, your nipple has gone hard. No, so what's the problem with it, Tim?
Well, there should be a sound.
No, your nipple. It's gone hard. Yeah, it's gone hard. You can feel it. I can feel it there, man. It's gone hard, yeah. Don't swear. They don't do requests. Tim, you think that's funny, don't you?
It's quite funny, yes.
No, this is funny, stupid. Now listen, you were ruining the show. Do you know that? Ruining it.
Oh, no, I have to disagree with you there, Brian. No, you see, I think this show falls between the ethereal qualities as demanded by the intellectuals and the cultural necessity of the urban lifestyle from which it grew. It's a show of participant elimination involving the assessment and placement of unconstrained information into various diverse categories, culminating in a show worthy of its superiority.
Tim, they only like you because you look like Postman Pat. And I couldn't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. I got to the hotel room, I knocked on the door, but it's not working. My nipple's gone hard, it's not working. So I opened the door. It was a Barrett house. I walked in the room, I was completely surrounded by darkness. Yeah, I was nervous. I was really nervous. Right, that's enough. Yeah, that's it. Shut it! Look at them all laugh. I must walk on. Good evening. Yeah, pull my finger. Then I heard footsteps. It sounded like the drummer. And then in the door stood an undescribable creature, half man, half beast. He stumbled towards me with blazing red eyes. Sweat dripping from his slimy, scaly body. It lifted itself up to its full height. An evil stench filled my nostrils. And with a fearful cry, it shouted,
Hello, my name's John Major.
"It's a puppet!" I couldn't believe it. Within seconds, we were speeding along the road. It was at this moment I noticed our car had run over this little fluffy bunny rabbit. I rushed over to the bunny rabbit. I gave the bunny rabbit the kiss of life. But it didn't work. I had it round the wrong way. But then suddenly in the bushes, I heard a lion's roar. Roar! Or could it have been a wild bear? Roar! That's the same as a bleeding lion, that wasn't something. Or was it a gay snake?
Kiss.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, his keyboard may be knackered. His brain may be quite dim. Oh, mate. Oh, Mr. Happy there, look. Yeah, I work here on it. If you know, when people come on and they move stuff, this is true. It was good like that. What's all this bending down business? They think you can't see it. They're like, all right. Put that there, they can't see me. Yeah. They can't see me. They can't see me because I'm bending down like this. His keyboard may be knackered, his brain may be quite dim, but I have to say he's tried his best. So a very big hand for Tim. Now he don't need that much talent just to hit some plastic keys. It takes much more to stand out here. So a very big hand for me. Right. Oh, I've got to do it now. I'll do something for you. I don't care. Few impressions, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Few impressions, here we go. Sex star frog. Need it, need it, need it, need it. Very happy frog. Add it, add it, add it, add it. Very small frog.
She may be the face I can't forget.
A man with a plastic hip standing in front of a gas fire. This is good. Ice cream man going for a poo. Yeah, bung a flake in there. There you go. Another quick impression. Here we go. They say Eskimo going for a wee. Oh! Oh! You see, you only laugh at the rude jokes. I'm not coming down to your level unless you all go, well. There you go. A few bird impressions. Thrush. And a wild duck. Get off my pissing pond. A gay chicken. Any cockle-doo. Here's a good one. Central locking on a Skoda. Famous painter, Picasso. Fatima Whitbread washing her hair. No, she's a nice bloke. Another quick impression. Come back, you bastard! Group 4 security guard. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Tom Jones. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Tom. Have we got any Tom Jones fans in? Yeah, have we got anyone in from Wales? Yeah, I'll make you homesick. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. You can't do these on the bleeding telly, can it? Come on. Here we go, my impression of Tom Jones singing Delilah. Scream, girls! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Tom Jones singing Delilah.
There's a hole in my bucket, Delilah.
I want you to shout out now any impression you like, I'll do it for you. Shout it out. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, shout. Ooh. Paul McCartney, that's all right. Just basket, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, as requested, Paul McCartney, Frank Spencer.
Frank Spencer.
Goodbye, fairies in the wood, I'm leaving at the double. I like to stay and play a while, but I've had a bit of trouble.
Thank you, Graham. Right, ladies and gentlemen, Paul McCartney. Yesterday, while my troubles seem so far away, but now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, why not half the man I used to be? There's a shadow hanging over me. That's better. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what, I bet you know, that's a great song, but I bet you know this one, because this is one of the most famous songs ever written. Have a little sway, little clap. Get ready to sing along. This is the most famous song in the whole wide world. Here we go. Neighbours, everybody needs good. That's all right, don't worry. I can tell you though, you can always tell when people come out, they change when they come out. Because you see, on this side, you've probably got the wife, the kids, somebody you know, but on this side, you don't know them. And I can see it when I'm looking at you, you'll go, no, it's funny, no.
Yes. I nearly enjoyed myself then.
I just say, about 6 years ago, I done a pantomime here, and it was called Cinderella. And anyone see it? Oh, really? 4 of you? That's great, yeah. Yeah, it was a really shit pantomime, actually. Now, and we done Cinderella, and tonight I'd like to do my other version of Cinderella, using spoonerism. Spoonerism is when you muddle up the words or guggle up the merds, and the story goes something like this, if you're sitting comfortably. Once upon a time, there was a little girl lived in a widowlight house with the 2 sister ugglers. One day, the muse came that the pransome hints was drawing to the ball. May I bow to the gall? She tested the 2 sister ugglers. They said, no, you may not. You must stay at home and flop the mores and dust the wishes. And burk your wallocks off. Cinderella was brav forward, but feed a little pecky, she went into the kitchen, but a chickasee a frickin'. So she got this as a pute. Suddenly there was this blinding flash of light. My Christ or crooked fighty. Said Cinderella. And there appears Cinderella's Gary Fudmother. She said, why are you crying? She said, there's two sister uglies. They won't let me bolt to the goal. She said, well, you shall bolt to the goal. Fetch me a pumpkin and 4 of my wives. And don't drop a drollock. Cinderella fetched her a pumpkin and 4 of my wives, and the fairy godmother waved a magic wand, and there appeared a beautiful woven carriage and 4 white horses. She said, you now may bolt to the goal. But remember, you must be home before midnight, so don't get positively past. Or there'll be a lot of trucking fubble. Cinderella went to the wall, and when she was so beautiful, the two sister uglies didn't cinderize, reckoned her. The pransome hints, who was a fart smeller. Fart smeller, I love that. Said, may I have the pleasure of this plan? They planned all night. Suddenly the clock began to climb midnight. Cinderella was fists apart. She'd been on whitbread tankard. No, I'll leave that one, I'll leave it, yeah. Cinderella fled from the wall, but as she fled, one of her glass clippers clipped from her soot. She slapped a dripper. The pransome hints found a glass clipper and said, whoever this slipper fits, I shall marry. He went throughout the land, and at last he came to the house of Cinderella. He knocked on the door. One of the sister uglies heard the noise. She came to the door. Her name was Mary Hinge. The second one was Betty Swallocks. They both shouted, the flipper sits me, the flipper sits me, but of course their feet were too thick. Then it came to Cinderella's turn, and the flipper fitted perfectly. That's 2 mucking foot, said Cinderella. And they all lived happily ever after. I used to do that with Robin Hood, but Friar Tuck was too big a problem. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been a great night for me. Wonderful honour. I'm going to leave you with a song now. Dedicated to my wife, because I went in the bedroom the other day. She was like thumbing through this case catalogue. You know, she saw this very expensive dress. She said to me, I like that, I like that. So I cut it out and I give it to her. I said, what's that? I wanted to show her the boss was. I walked in the room, I threw my trousers out. I said, put them trousers on. She put them on. I said, that's the first and last time you ever wear the trousers in this house. She took them off, she threw her knickers at me. She said, put them on. I said, don't be daft, I'll never get into them. She went, no. And unless you change your attitude, you never will. Have we got any Neil Diamond fans in? This is a song by Buddy Holly. Just you know why you and I go by and by. No true love waits. And sometimes we'll sigh, and sometimes we'll cry. But then you know why, just you and I, no true love waits. Throughout the days, while true love waits, will bring joy to share for those who really care. It's a puppet. Sometimes we'll sigh. Sometimes we'll cry. But then you know why. Just you and I know true love.
Yes, we have come out tonight to have a bloody good laugh.
I think we have had a good laugh, and it's not over yet. Wait! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our special guest, Mr. Earl Joseph!
I've been away from you a long time. I never thought I'd miss you so. Somehow I feel your love is real. Near you, I wanna be. Oh, Swanee, how I love you, how I love you. Oh, my dear Swanee, I give the world a war to be among the folks in a DIX. I even know my mammy. Why, she's waiting for me, praying for me. Down by that Swanee, the folks up north, they will see me no more when I get to that Swanee shore. Swanee, Swanee, I'm coming back to you, mammy. Ah, mammy, you know, I love the old folks at home. Oh, Swanee, how I love you, how I love you. My dear old Swanee, I give the world the world to be among the folks in a DIX. I even know my man. Why, she's waiting for me, praying for me down by that Swanee. The folks up north, they will see me no more when I get to that Swanee shore. Yeah. Folks, thank you. I got to tell you a story. Right now, I'd like to introduce the best kept secret on Broadway. Someone who looks after me better than my own mother. He's back here. His name is Mr. Frankie Holmes. Frankie,
Mr. Jolson,
get out here.
on the stage?
Get out here. They
No,
want you. Come
Mr.
on,
Jolson,
they want
please.
you. Folks, this is my dresser, Frankie Holmes. Give it up for him now. Thank you. Now, for 20 years, this guy has pestered me to do his favorite song.
Mr. Jolson, I'm shy.
I gotta tell you, if this guy's shy, hell, I'd eat my hat. Yeah, come on. They're gonna love it. Wait there. Listen to me while I tell you. The Spaniard of polite, he'd be like. Go on, Frankie.
Listen to me while I tell you
I love it.
of the man who stole my future wife.
'Twas at the bullfight that we met him. We'd been watching his daring display. And while I went out for some peanuts and a program, that dirty dog stole her away. Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
But I swore that I'd have my revenge.
If I catch Alfonso Spagoni, the Toreador, with one mighty swipe, I will dislocate his valley jaw. I'll find his bullfighter, I will. And when I'll catch him, the blighter I'll kill. He shall die.
He shall die.
He shall die.
He shall die.
He shall die. He shall die. He shall die. Oh, I'll raise a bunion on his Spanish onion if I catch him bending tonight.
Torero.
Here you go. He shall die.
He shall die.
He shall die.
He shall
shall die. He shall die. He shall die. He shall die. He shall die.
Close. Folks, don't encourage him.
He shall die.
Thank you.
Oh, I raise a bunion and his Spanish stallion. If I catch him bending tonight. Oh, yeah.
Thanks, boss.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hall.
Thank you. Hey, I'll make you a coffee. Thank you.
Everything seems lovely when you start to roam. The birds are singing the day that you stray. But wait until you are further away. Things won't be so lovely when you're all alone. Here's what you keep saying. Oh, when you're far from home. Oh, mammy, my little mammy, you know the sun shines east, the sun shines west, but I know where the sun shines best. Oh, mammy, my little mammy, my heartstrings are tangled around. Oh, mammy, mammy, I'm coming. I hope I didn't make you wait. Mammy, I'm coming. Oh, Lord, I hope I'm not too late. Mammy, look at me, don't you know me? I'm your little baby. I'd walk a million miles for one of your smiles. My mammy.
Ladies and gentlemen, good night.
You ain't heard nothing yet. Thank you. Swanee, how I love you, how I love you.
I cocked the words up. Do it again. I've been doing a pissing show for a year. You may have read in the paper that I actually proposed to Anne-Marie dressed as a knight. Did you read that? Yeah? I went down on one knee, I said those immortal words. You're not, are you? Because always remember, love is grand. Oh, no, I cocked that up. Sorry. Oh, no, I didn't cock it up. No, all right, I'll rewind again.
It's a puppet!
Advantage, Conley.
New balls, please.
And do you want to hear a little tune from Tim? That's good. Timmy, little tune, matey. Why not? Go on, I'm going. You're on your own, mate.
I don't think it works.
Because it fell on the floor. You stupid bastard. You'll have to fill in, Timmy.
Yeah, right. All right. This is Strange on the Shore, by the way.
That definitely wasn't close to that. Give him a real round of applause. Come on. Well done, mate. I went to the bar dressed like this. What's that? Oh, I thought it was her down there. You're joking, I'm bleeding naked. Oh, shit. It's gonna kill me.
He's very juicy. So just peel away my skin. There are juicy bits within. That my beauty is skin deep is just a myth. Take a segment, take a slice. Flush me in your drink with ice. You can take it all, but please don't take the pip. Oh, just a moment, for it's always zest. Oh, just a moment, easy one. We'll have a real outstanding time. The party just begun. Hey, you see? Oh. Ah, grasshopper. Here we go. Hey! Hey! Oh. You clever bastard! Shut it, shut it. Shut it. All right, you can all go now. Now, not you, Lurch. Come here. You're too pissing funny. Now, clear off.